What's this? Jack is taking venture capitalist money? No! I must stop him. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘺𝘰, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So yeah, Jack announced that he's taking in venture capitalist money in order to create his X1 blockchain that's coming out. X1 is going to be a new sexy layer 1 blockchain that's directly related to that Xen Crypto that Jack Levine came out with in October of 2022. And Xen has grown in popularity dramatically, even though the price is going down 100% dramatically at the same time. I think it's down about 99.9% since its all-time highs. And the funny thing is that people don't realize that the coin is supposed to go down in value because you're supposed to, at the beginning, print as many coins as humanly possible since they're all free. All you have to do is just pay for the gas fees. So because of that, of course, the tokens are just going to reduce dramatically in value at the beginning. But if you look at the formula, if you look at the calculations of the way that the coin is minted, as time goes on for the next 8 years, is going to change from 66,000 Xen tokens that you can get for minting right now, like you get 66,000 every single day that you mint, to about 10 Xen tokens that is minted every single day as time goes on. That's going to be about 8 years from now. So it's going to decrease dramatically. So before I get into the X1 layer and how the amount of tokens that are going to be distributed, what proportion is going to go to the VC people, the venture capitalists, what proportion is going to go to the regular investors like you and me, let's get into some comments from my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I would not be here without you. The first comment that I have is from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘰 that says, "We are all tired of waiting this shit, man." And then I responded, yes. Allegedly, V3, and this is for Pulsechain. When is he going to come out? Allegedly, V3 is supposed to come out on Valentine's Day. Maybe, probably, hopefully. Good news, question mark? No one knows. Richard Hart recently said that V3 is going to come out in about 3 weeks. Of course, he said stuff like that before. He said 2 weeks before. But he said 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, probably. And he said that a week ago. So that means that 2 weeks from now, that would be about February 28th, February 27th, Pulsechain version 3, testnet version 3, right, will be coming out February 27th. 25 Alpha says, "This is silly point of view. No venture capital, no blockchain, simple. No matter how capital is raised, someone will want something in return. Venture capital is the best way if Jack can pull it off." And yes, I agree. In fact, this is part of the reason why I'm making this video that you're watching right now. This was in a poll that I conducted, okay, where most people actually said that it's a good idea that we're receiving venture capitalist money, okay, for the X1 chain. Next, we have Ronaldo that says, "Bro, ChatGPT got nothing on Jack." And then I said, yes, he's the robot coding cyborg. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Jack and his team have been producing code at a breakneck speed. I've never seen any other cryptocurrency developer or development team create coins and create protocols this quickly. And the good thing about all of this speed is that it's all being audited. It's all being checked for bugs, for hackers, okay? So speed is actually good in this example. Next, we have Bragg Tanks that says, "Thank you. We are very happy with the project because the CEO, Jack Levine of Xen, is great. We really appreciate your work that you've included on the project. X1, BSC, BZen will go to the moon soon." Yes, BXZ is going to explode very soon. In fact, Matic just came out with its own XenFTs, or I should say XenFTs came out on Matic now yesterday. So the entire ecosystem is only going to explode. Next, we have the last comment from Ronaldo that says, "Just a gut feeling here. Well, considering all sensational things in progress, my gut says we are done, hit the bottom." And I don't agree that we've hit the bottom. In fact, every single day almost, the Xen price is going lower and lower and lower. I think that the Xen bottom is going to be around point and then 6 zeros, 3 cents, okay? And that's going to happen around the first week of March, the second week of March. I have a video that describes it right here. Watch it. So let's get into how the X1 token is going to be allocated to the different aspects, different parts of the community, okay? So there is a early mock-up from Jack Levine and his team, where we have the splits right here. Now look, you can see it right here. It's split 50% with the X1 tokens are just burned, 25% are airdrops to all XenFT holders, and 20% is held in a multi-sig safe vault, and then 25% is time locked, okay? Now we're gonna get into details of why these things are the way that they are. So at the very beginning of the chart, we see that 1 billion X1 tokens created at the Genesis block. Now, by the way, these X1 tokens are going to be called XN, okay? So at the very top right here, let's follow the top line. We see that 50% or 500 million X1 tokens will be given to quarterly burns over a prolonged period of time. Okay, and this is controlled by the smart contract. So no one can change the rules. No one can say in the future, you know what, I don't feel like 50% of them should be burned. I feel like only 25% of them should be burned. And the rest of the 25% of that 50% should then go to the user so we all become richer. Yay! No, you cannot change that. The code is going to be immutable. Okay, that's why it says right here that it's smart contract controlled. Okay, not human being controlled. The next aspects that we have is the 25%. So that means that 250 million of these X1 tokens are allocated toward Xen burn auctions. Now, these Xen burn auctions are done through different means. You'll be able to, allegedly, these are what rumors say, you could just burn Xen by itself and just receive X1 tokens. Also, it says right here directly that airdrops to all XenFT holders. I own about 3 XenFTs, and I want to continue to hold way more XenFTs in the future. This is also smart contract controlled, okay? So human beings cannot change these rules once they're deployed. So what he's saying is that if you have XenFTs and if you participate in some type of burn of Xen in order to get X1, you're going to be part of the 250 million X1 tokens that's allocated to the wider community, okay? Next, we have 200 million tokens in Xen Team's Foundation Treasury. Now, this is held in a multi-sig safe vault. It is managed by professionals to ensure projects' long-term development and growth, right? So this is 200 million Xen tokens that are given to people that develop projects that are built on top of the X1 token, okay? The X1 chain. So if you come out with an idea of a free lottery, look at one of my previous videos that talk about free lottery, you can do that. If you come out with a new version of a NFT, XenFT, that the X1 community agrees is amazing, they can give you some allocation of these 200 million tokens. If you came out with an ability to reduce the amount of random attacks on the network, like you're able to reduce the amount of DNS attacks, right, to the network, let's just say maybe that happens, you may get an allocation or part of this 200 million of these tokens, right? It's really amazing. And finally, the last 5% or 50 million X1 tokens is allocated to the evil venture capitalists and investors as warrants, okay? It is time locked, so they can't just get it out and sell it immediately as the X1 chain is released, right? We don't want to crash the X1 economy as soon as released. All right, and then at the final part right here, it says that it's spread over 3 to 4 years. Why do we need venture capitalist money in the first place? Well, in order to create a layer 1 token and a layer 1 chain, you have to do very, very difficult, very, very dramatic, okay, software development. This is why Pulsechain is taking years and years to come out. This is why every other coin that's a layer 1 has taken a lot of time to come out. Look at Cardano. Finally, Cardano has come out with some new updates, but the new updates take a year or 2 just to come out. I'm talking about new updates, not even a new chain, okay? And it's very difficult, and that's why we need venture capitalist money, okay? Now, I'm telling you this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. Let's get this money.